Hello, my dear children. I hope you're keeping well with Mama and Papa at home and enjoying with them. Welcome back to Story Session with Ipsa. So, in today's story session, I'll be telling you an African folktale. Do you know what's an African folktale? It's what is a folktale? First, tell me. A folktale is a small story that has been originated from a particular region and has been passed on from generations to generation by reciting the story to them, narrating the story to them. And these stories are often very small, very interesting, but teach us lessons that are very helpful in whole our life. So, African folk tales are stories that have been traditionally originated in Africa and have been told from generation to generation with a twist of interest that brings us entertainment yet gives us very important lessons for our life, and also they teach us lessons that will help us for our survival. So today's story is about why the sun and the moon live in the sky. So let's get started. The story is about water and sun. So water and sun were very good friends. Sun often visited water, and but water never visited back sun. So one day, after feeling very sad and thinking again and again about it, sun asked water, "My dear friend water, why don't you visit me? I visit you so oftenly, but you never visit my place." So the water replied to sun, "Oh my dear friend sun, I am afraid that I have numerous people, so I cannot visit you with my people, because then you won't have enough space for all of us to fit in." So the sun said, "Don't be afraid, my friend. You come along with all your people. So I'll manage you somehow in my house. I'll build a new house for you so you can come home anytime." So water got happy, but also he was worried. Why? Because water knew he has number of his people. There is a lot of water. There's never ending water. Also, there are animals, plants that live in water. What are water animals? Fishes, sharks, whales. There are so many animals in water, and whale is the largest living being on the earth, which is a water animal. So just imagine how big the water would be. So water said, "But I am afraid you cannot build any house big enough to fit in me and my people all together." So sun said, "You don't worry, my friend. I'll go back home, talk to my wife, and will surely build up the house." So sun went back home to his wife, the moon. The moon welcomed sun home back and greeted him with a wide smile and asked, "My dear son, why do you look so tensed? What is wrong with you?" So sun told moon, her wife, that "My friend water cannot visit us because we live in a small house. We need to build a bigger house, and I warn you, water has told me, a really big house, so that water along with all his people can come to our house." So the very next day, moon and sun decided that they'll build a house that's very big, so that water can come in comfortably. So they built a house. Can you see this big house? So many windows, multi-storied, and the house was very big. So the sun and the moon were there in their house, and they welcomed water. So when water came to Sun's house, standing outside, he said, "My dear friend, are you sure? Are you sure you want me to come in with all of my people in your house?" So Sun was very happy and very pleasantly he said, "My dear friend, don't worry. You come in with all your people." So Water was really happy and slowly all his people started coming in. So they went inside the house. They keep on going inside the house. They went in. So Sun and Moon had to shift up until the water was knee deep. Do you understand what is knee deep? Knee deep is this much. The water was filled up to the human knee level inside the house. So then Water again asked Sun, "Are you sure, my friend? Should more of my people come in? Are you sure? Think once again." So Sun said, "I am sure, my friend. You can call up all your people." So more of Water's people started coming in. They went up in the house. They started even flowing higher. So then Moon and Sun had to sit on the rooftop as the water level was human neck deep. If I would be in that house, the water would be coming up to my neck. My body would be completely in water. Just my neck, up to my neck, and just my head would be out of water. So then Water asked, "My dear friend, do you still think that more of my people should come into your house?" So Sun got a little tensed. He looked to his wife Moon, and then they both said, yes. Now that we have invited you, it's our duty to let you in completely. So, my dear friend Water, you bring in your family, all your people." So, Water flew in with more of his people, and more people started coming in. All the sea animals, all the plants, they kept on coming in, and finally the Sun and the Moon had to go to the sky as the house was completely filled with water. So from that day onwards, Sun and Moon live in the sky and water is there in the house. And what is our house? Our house is the earth. We live on earth, on land, and that's our house. The whole earth is our house. And we find water on earth, and Moon and Sun live in the sky. So my dear children, what do we learn from this? Can you tell me something? First of all, Moon and Sun are found in the sky, and our home is earth. We live on earth and we find water on earth. Also, we learn one more thing, that whole earth is our home and not just our houses. We must just not keep our houses neat, clean and protect them, but also we must take care of the environment. We must take care of the whole earth as our own house. Okay, my dear children? I hope you enjoyed this story and will always remember this. Bye, my dear children. Take care.